Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing my second Amazon must-haves. So there are no repeats in this video from my first Amazon must-haves. I want to give you guys all new items that I am currently obsessed with. Things I have bought in like the last 6 to 8 months that are now things that I genuinely can't live without. I am not here to sell to you and tell you like, this is amazing, and I've never actually tried it. These are all things I genuinely have used and love, because trust me, I have bought some doozies on Amazon and I'm like, this is all good shit. Before jumping into the video, I do just want to take a second to say thank you so much here on YouTube for all of the success that you guys have brought to my business, Jaclyn Cosmetics, the last month. First with the blush and bronzers and the highlights, and then with the liquid lipsticks. You guys have no idea how anxious that entire time was. I think that's what got me sick, because first of all, the pollen here in Florida is so bad. Right before we launched my lipsticks, I got so sick. I did get tested twice. It was not COVID, but I was just so sick and miserable and exhausted and run down. I'm still kind of getting over it. And I think that it was honestly like stress and anxiousness leading up to the lip launch, just because of like everything in the past is like a little PTSD for me. And you guys made launch day so amazing and so smooth. We sold out of almost everything except 5 liquid lipsticks the day of launch, which was so amazing. There's like 26 SKUs, I think. The fact that there's only 5 left, one of the shades left is actually what I'm wearing right now, in the shade Get Real. It's actually one of my favorite shades in the collection. So I ordered like 3 times as much of that color because I was like, it's so good, people are gonna love it. And it's the one that's still on the site. So I'm like, it's kind of funny how that works. I just really wanted to say thank you so much. You guys never cease to amaze me with your continued support and love, and it means so much to me and my family and my team. We've worked so hard on my brand to really just like rebrand, recreate, new staff, new labs, just new vibes. Your support just means so much, and I cannot wait for you guys to see what else is to come for the future. But in the meantime, let's talk about Amazon and the absolute must-have favorite things that I am dying for right now. I've got so much good stuff for you guys that you will absolutely love. The last video was a total success. You guys still to this day send me like pictures and links to things that you love from my last one. So hopefully this one is just as good. I'm sure you've seen several of these things online, but I'm just gonna reiterate it and tell you, you need this shit. You know what? I have so much in front of me that I'm feeling very overwhelmed by what I should talk about first. I'm just gonna jump in and dive into my favorite thing that is my most used thing, hands down, no question asked, and this is a hydro flask. You guys, the obsession is unlike anything you would ever know. I have talked about this a couple of times. It's one of the only things in the video that's gonna kind of be like a repeat topic, an item, because I cannot get over how much I still love this. I bought this, I believe, in the very beginning of December. I actually bought the 32 ounce, which is right here, and then I upgraded to the 40 ounce. So when I leave my house, I take the 32 ounce with me, but when I'm here at my house, I use the 40 because it's so much bigger, but it's bulkier, and I'm like, this is a lot to carry around town. I cannot tell you how hydrated I have been ever since I started using this, up until I got sick this past week. My skin has been so glowy, and I have felt so good and full of energy, and I swear it's because I'm hydrating so much. This hydro flask keeps your ice cold for 24 hours. Like, you have freezing cold ice water for 24 hours. It is insane. And the thing I love, just like spat everywhere, is it has this little straw right here. So it's like, hold on. Okay, so this one right here, I haven't filled up since when I woke up this morning, and right now it's after 8 o'clock, and this is still like ice cold, which is amazing. And I don't think I even put ice in it this morning. Honestly, the hydro flask just makes it so easy to drink and consume water. I actually bought them for the girls on my team as well. They were using Yetis, and I was like, no, you don't get it. There's something about hydro flask. It keeps your ice so frozen and your water so cold. And just like with this little flip top, it's like, it's unbeatable. And it comes in all different colors. And there's also like all these cute little accessories on Amazon too, where you can like put it around and like have like a strap to carry it if you don't feel like carrying it from this little hook. It's just goodness. And honestly, I feel like I should be sponsored by them, because that's how horny I am for hydro flasks. They're so bomb. Since we're talking about glassware type situations, mugs, things like that, I'm gonna jump into more things in that realm. Wow, I make no sense. I sound like a total idiot, but that's fine. Honestly, on brand. These right here, I talked about them on my Insta story. You guys went crazy for them. These are so special and so dope. And the reason why is because I think it's pretty expensive, I'll be honest, but you get so many. I think it's $70 for 12 of these. Now, of course, you don't have to buy it like that, but I got 12 because I have a lot of people in my house all the time on the go. So it's like, you know what, why not? But I just wanna show you like 3 random colors of these tumblers. They are a small business. business, which I think is super awesome. And what I love so much about them is they do not sweat, which is so amazing. That's another reason why I love my Hydro Flask. You know when you get a cup and you put it down and there's just water and condensation all over it, and then your hand is wet, your furniture is wet, you need a coaster. You do not need a coaster with this whatsoever, which I just love so much. Like, they're insulated in the inside. And I actually tested it out and I left it out with ice water on my countertop for 5 hours and there was not one drip of water. And I was like, yes. Comes in the coolest shades. There's 12 different shades, like more vibrant colors as well. Like, I have some pastels right here, but they do come in like oranges and like blues and like really cool turquoises and all that. But they're awesome. So like on the go, like kind of like a little Starbucks moment, but not, you know, you hear me? Okay, I have more. These glass tumblers right here. Oh my gosh, I have them in 2 different sizes. You can get these at like Crate and Barrel as well, but they're also on Amazon and they're also cheaper. And I love them so much because they are glass and they're just like, feel like kind of sophisticated, but they're tumblers. So it doesn't matter if you put something cold or hot. You can drink coffee, tea, espresso, iced tea, lemonade, water. It doesn't matter. They're not gonna sweat anywhere in your house. They look really modern, super chic. And I just think that like, this is way cooler than just drinking out of like a glass that's gonna sweat all over your furniture. Can you tell that I'm really passionate about sweating and tumblers and not needing a coaster? That's where I'm at in life. And I think that these are so cute. Like, look at me. Like, anytime I see my friends drinking out of these, I'm like, yes, so chic. I just love them. Okay, so let's kind of transition into other things in the kitchen that I feel like you need in your life. I need it! These jar openers. You guys, I don't know what I did before I had these. These are so necessary. You know when you're like a single woman and you're living alone, you can't open up your spaghetti sauce and you're all pissed off and you have that breakdown because you're like, I need a man, but you don't really need a man. You really need this. That's all you need. You just need this and a good... That's not true. Okay, but seriously, you can open up any jar. Like, no matter how hard it is to get something open, you just grab this, literally put it on the top and just like right open. It makes it so simple no matter how difficult it is. They're super inexpensive. They come in a pack with all different colors. Of course, I'm gonna link everything in this entire video down below for you guys so you can check it out for yourself. But if you are someone who has a hard time opening up jars, you need at least one of these in your kitchen drawer because you'll never have to deal with that ever again. Okay, this is actually really heavy, but I use it all the time. It is this marble mortar and pestle, and you can use this for all different sorts of things. Salsa, guacamole, the list goes on and on and on. It's so cute and aesthetically pleasing. If you're someone who's into marble, like myself, my entire kitchen is all marbled out. I love the way this sits and looks while it's on my countertop, but we genuinely do use this all the time. I am a really, really big fan of avocado. Every single morning, like my go-to breakfast is 2 soft-boiled eggs with just smashed up avocado with some seasoning, eggs, yolk and the seasoning, and it's so easy. You can literally just throw an entire avocado in this and just smash it up, smash, and you're good to go. I also love to make guacamole in this and then serve it to a party. So yummy, and it's honestly not expensive. When I got online and found this, my arm's starting to shake because this is heavy, but it's not expensive. I don't recall the exact amount. Of course, I'll link it below, but it was not that much, and I was kind of like, oh, shit, I thought it was gonna be like $50, $60, and it's not like that. Okay, so these right here might seem like something basic. They are not basic. Holy cow. Last year, I really spent a lot of time working on my dishware and my flatware moment in my kitchen, especially because my boyfriend Jordan has his own cooking channel. Go check it out, More Seasoning. Ding! I really wanted like everything to look like really presentable on camera when he filmed. It was kind of like my little gift to him, was just like kind of jazzing up everything and giving him like different bowls and like different plates and stuff like that. And I found these 2 different styles on Amazon that now we use non-stop. Like, for instance, in the morning when I eat my breakfast, I smash up my avocado, I put it in this bowl right here, and then I put my eggs on top, and that's what I eat it in. I was always using a plate, but then like everything just goes everywhere. And like this right here, it's the perfect little size of bowl, but it's still nice and flat, so it's like a cereal bowl. You're not digging deep to get whatever you need. It's just like right there on top, like so cute and so pretty. And it's the perfect portion. Not like I care about portions, like hello. But anyways, this is just such a good bowl. This guy right here, you guys, the best possible in the world. I've gotten everybody in my life on these now because they are just so perfect. Like the way that I just come up and it's flat on the bottom. You know when you have pasta and you put it in like a cereal shaped bowl, it's a little bit more steep. and like all the pasta sauce and all the juice goes to the bottom. Where are my fat asses at? Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? Please give me a thumbs up, help a hoe out. You know what I'm talking about. All the good shit goes to the bottom of the bowl. That doesn't happen when you eat pasta in this bowl. It all just sits right here. You don't have to like search around for all like your yummy condiments, like all the oils that went to the bottom. It is the most perfect pasta bowl ever. Just trust a hoe. If it's one thing that I know even better than makeup, it's food, it's snacks. This pasta bowl is where it's at. And it comes in 4, both of them do. Both of these bowls right here, both come in a pack of 4, and they're both great for 2 very different things. As you can see, this one holds like twice the amount this one does. Okay, so these next items might seem super basic. They are, but I just love them very much because they are just chip clips. That's all they are. Just for your chips, your bags in your pantry, just to keep everything fresh. The reason I love these in particular so much is because they are really, really tight when they close. They don't let any air out of your bags whatsoever. So unlike other like super cheapo chip clips that I've used where it's like your Doritos, they like stale out over time, these do not allow any air inside of that bag. And they're cute because they're colorful. I also ordered another one, supposed to arrive tomorrow, and they're gold, which I'm super excited to see how those work. So I'm like, oh, how cute aesthetics, you know? These are awesome. I actually ordered several of them and I keep them in my pantry like a little jar. That way they're always available and they keep everything nice and fresh so that nothing goes stale and we don't have to repurchase for no reason. This one I'm sure you guys have heard of. The second one, a lot of you probably haven't. This right here is the Everything But the Bagel Seasoning by Trader Joe's. So I'm very frustrated because I actually realized that I ran out of what I was trying to talk about. Long story short, this right here is by Trader Joe's. It is so popular. It's like their #1 most sold item for the last 2 years. And all it is a seasoning that's like garlicky, oniony. It literally says like sea salt, garlic, and onion. You put this on anything and it tastes good. Like I put this on my avocado toast. I put this on my avocado. You put it on your eggs. You can put it on anything, sandwiches, and it just adds that extra little, it's so good. But Amazon sells one that is the exact same ingredients, although it is not Trader Joe's. It's the exact same one, and I had it, I went through it, and I'm so fussy that I don't have it to show you guys the actual like bottle here on camera, but I will link it for you guys down below. It is on Prime, just like everything else in this video. I'll never talk about anything that's not available on Amazon Prime, because if it's not on Prime, I'm like, no, it needs to be here in 48 hours or I'm not down. That's really what it's come to. Very bitchy and very bougie. But I will link it for you. It's the exact same thing. I'm telling you, there's no difference. I would grab this one and that one, and I would not even know which one I was using. It's the same ingredients. It's just 2 different brands. This right here, my dear friend Micah introduced us to this, and now it is a staple in this household. It is the Mike's Hot Honey infused with chilies. Oh my gosh. I need to educate myself. That's the next step on my list after correcting my brand and losing 30 pounds. Education. Literally all this is hot, spicy honey. Now, I can't do super intense spice because I talk about it all the time. I love the way it tastes, but I just cannot handle it in my stomach. I will literally throw up. If I eat like a jalapeno, I will end up puking within like an hour or 2. Like my stomach gets so much acid. It's so bad, but this is amazing. Jordan uses it in so many things. Like he uses it on his fried chicken. I use it in my tea. It is so good in tea. Like a ginger tea with some cinnamon and this spicy honey. It just feels cleansing. And you're like getting like that sweetness, but that spice. My friend uses it on her pizza. I mean, like you can get funky with it. It is just such a unique thing when I think about spicy honey, but we use it so often. It's so good. So I would check this out on Amazon. If you guys like spice, if you guys like honey, and I would honestly try it in your tea. So good. I feel like this video is literally like a kitchen video. Like that's all I've talked about, but I swear I have a lot of other things that aren't just the kitchen. But this is the last kitchen item. And this right here, I also shared this on Insta stories a while ago and people went nuts for it. And this is a charcuterie board. It's not just any charcuterie board. It is like the coolest charcuterie board. If you don't know what a charcuterie board is, it's literally just a fancy way of saying meat and cheese. Just like the décolleté. The décolletage is a fancy way of saying the chest, you know? So it has like these 2 little cuppies right here. Just so you can put like jams, honeys in them, sauces, whatever you want. It has this little drawer right here that pulls out. It's kind of hard for me because I have nails. But in this drawer, you literally have everything that you need. Like you have your little slicers, your little cheese cutters, you have a wine bottle opener, you have these little tags you stick into your cheeses, into your meats, wherever you want. And then you also have chalk to write. Like you have all of your utensils in here, like little forks. It is the cutest thing ever. And then on top of that, it also has sides, because when I saw this, I was like, bitch, I need more room than that. My people like to eat. You also have sides on both sides that come out like this and give you extra room for your meat and cheese. It's like the cutest thing ever. Like it's a full-on charcuterie board with everything that you need. Like this part got me real excited. If you guys have not seen anything like this yet, I'm sure you're having like a moment like I did. Like the first time that I saw this, I was like, oh my God, 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 this is so cool. Like why didn't I invent this? And there's so many different styles, like bigger and smaller all over Amazon. But I really like looked into which one I wanted, and that was my bitch. So I will link it down below. We are moving right along, people. We're finally done with kitchen. Now we're gonna move on to other random things. Oh, sorry, Dolly. Let's start off with hair. I'm sure if you guys follow any bloggers or anybody, you've seen these, but I still have to talk about them. I have been using them for months, and they are these hair clips. So these hair clips have become such a rage. They're back in style. It's so crazy to me. I remember late 90s, early 2000s, like this was the vibe. Like I had so many of them in so many different colors, huge, small, all of them, right? Now they're back and they're even better than ever, and they have perfected them. Of course, now they're so much more comfortable. They used to stab you in the back of the head and you're just like, pain is beauty, just like dealing with it. Not anymore. They're so soft and so comfortable. And this brand right here has really like made a name for themselves on Amazon through these clips because they're so awesome and the colors are so, this like light beigey pink one right here, I wear this all the time. And it's so cool because they're all matte. So like glazed over matte, they're not shiny. And I love that they're rounded. They're just bomb. Like they look cute on the back of your head. This one right here is specifically by a brand, I believe it's called Toka. I've ordered so many different brands of these. I'm not kidding. I probably have over 20 of these in my house. These right here, the ones that I will link down below, they are the best. Trust me, they're the most comfortable. They hold up the longest. Like they don't stain like other ones. Like if you have like a lot of product in your hair, or like I'll do like root spray in my hair. These are the best, and the color range is so cool and very, very trendy. And you can do so much with this. Like just throw it up, put it in a bun with it clipped in the back, half up, half down. So many cute styles. It's so much better for your hair than putting in like an actual twisty and doing like a high bun. This is so much healthier for your hair. So I will link these for you guys. They're so cute. I literally wear them every day almost. Speaking of hair, I have 3 hair products that I am like currently, how did I ever live my life without these hair products? That's dramatic, but that's also how I feel because I'm a dramatic person. First one right here is by IGK. This is the First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. I feel like I've talked about this in the past. I don't care, I'm gonna talk about it again. Oh my God. This, along with the Dove Dry Shampoo, which is also available on Amazon. I talked about it in my last Amazon must-haves. This right here is so amazing. I am obsessed. I love the smell. It doesn't leave like a disgusting residue in my hair, but also genuinely makes my hair feel so much cleaner, gives it volume. I love it. It does not make my hair white, and I have super, super, super dark brown hair, as you can obviously see. It is a product that I cannot believe that I live my life without. Like, more people need to be talking. My stutters. More people need to be talking about this. 2 more products, once again, that I cannot believe that I lived without. I feel like I should like exchange the cap back and forth, talk about this one first, or like put it back on. I can't stand having no caps on camera. It looks like I don't know what the hell I'm doing with my life, but that's okay because I actually don't. Joke's on me. First one is by Kenra. They're both by Kenra, honestly. And I know a lot of people will be like, don't buy your hair products online. I am. I buy my hair products online. I buy my stuff on Amazon. It is what it is. It's on Prime. It comes completely packaged. It works for me. That's what I'm doing. Now, when it comes to Orbe, I buy all that through my local salon that I go to, which is Color & Co. in Tampa. I buy everything through them because I want to support their small business. When it comes to things like my dry shampoo right here and like these products, I go through Amazon, I go through Prime, and you ain't gonna stop me. So this one right here is the Kenra Dry Volume Burst. It says instant soft hold volumizing spray, 9 times the volume. Bitch, it's not lying. I don't know who they studied, like who they're comparing it to, like 9 times the volume. I don't really know. But when you are styling your hair and you spray this in, it's like massive volume. Now don't get it confused with the texturizing spray. It's not texturizing, it's literally volume. And it's gonna definitely give your hair some grit, but it's gonna be like Farrah Fawcett vibes in the best way possible. Nothing but love, Farrah, nothing but love. Okay, and then this one right here, also by Kenra, is the Volume Spray. This is the Super Hold Finishing Spray. I don't know why, I love the smell. It kind of just smells like hairspray, but I just love it so much because every single time I smell it, I know that my hair is about to look good, and that makes me happy and horny. So this one right here, very different than that one in the sense of this is more of a hairspray, but it holds so well. Not like a super glue type situation where it's gonna make your hair like hard and crunchy and nasty. When I shot my lip campaign for my Pout Spoken, this is what gave me that like va va voom. You kind of just like hold your hair up and like spray it, and your hair's just not gonna move. Like it's just gonna be like very bold and intense and voluminous. These products, I can't believe that I live my life without them. And I get them from Amazon. So there you go. Okay, let's talk about random things now because these really do not have a category. All right, let's start here. To all my ladies who struggle with severe period cramps or just cramps in general, or I don't know, maybe you're in labor, you have contractions, whatever it may be. I have talked about a heating pad before in my winter must-haves that I loved so much, but you guys, this one right here has really changed the game for me. After I filmed that video, I started getting a ton of people tweeting me and DMing me, telling me I need to try a vibrating heating pad. And at first I thought it was a joke. I was like, vibrating heating pad, like what is that gonna do? You guys, once again, I don't know how I ever lived my life without this vibrating heating pad. It sounds so silly, but basically all it does is stimulate you, and it has 3 different levels of vibration, and you can also control the heat, of course, as well. So I always go high. I'm like, what's low gonna do? If I'm miserable, we're going high. So I put my heat on high, and then I put the vibration on low, and it just literally goes like zzz, and it just stimulates you. So like when I used it the first time, I put it on and I was like, oh, this is kind of a weird sensation. Like it's just like vibrating, right? And my cramps were so bad. So I sat there for like 5-10 minutes and I was like, oh my gosh, my cramps are gone. The Advil kicked in, like I'm good to go. And then I stood up and I was like, oh my God, no, they are not gone. And I sat back down and then they went away again. It was just this heating pad. There's something about the stimulation. I don't know if it's like a placebo effect, like it just distracts you. I don't know if it's like stimulating something. I don't know. All I know is this works. It is so freaking good. And it does come in different colors if you care. I mean, I don't care. I'm like, it's a heating pad. When I'm miserable, I don't give a shit about anything. Help me. So I will link this for you guys down below as well. But seriously, even if you don't get this exact one, if you're someone who deals with cramps, really look into a vibrating heating pad. It changed my life. Okay, another total random thing that Sarah got for me for my birthday, but I haven't talked about it yet. Don't know why, but I use it all the time. These are the kinds of things that I forget to talk about. I use them all the time, but I'm like, people wouldn't care. But I'm like, actually, you probably would because I use it nonstop, so you probably use it nonstop. It's literally a fan. Like they go around your neck, and she gave it to me as a joke because I'm always complaining about being hot. Can you hear it? It has 3 different levels. And it's literally just a fan that keeps you cool. And then it has lights if you want to turn lights on. I don't know what the purpose is of the lights. Maybe like if you want to go to a rave or something. I use this all the time. Like even if I don't put it around my neck because that seems so funny, I'll just like bend them like this. And I'll just like turn it on and I'll like sit it on my desk. I'm really overheated all the time, you guys. The second I get stressed out, I'm like, I'm dying. I'm so hot, I'm dying. Oh my God, like I just get miserably hot and sweaty. So I love this so much. I walk around my house and around the office with this around my neck doing stuff. Oh my God, I sound like such an old lady, but it's so amazing. It's just in the 3 different speeds. And the thing that's so cool about this is it is rechargeable. So you just plug it in right here and then into your outlet, it charges super fast. And what made me actually think about talking about this is the first time that I had to ever recharge it was last week. And I've been using it since July of last year. So it's been like, what, 7-8 months that I've been using this and I have not had to recharge it until last week, which is crazy. Okay, a pair of sunglasses. I just love Amazon sunglasses. I buy them all the time. Some of them are definitely misses and I'm like, and I send them back or I give them away to someone who does like them. But also they have some that are so good. And like this one right here, the thing about these glasses, like this style, I used to hate them. And you know what? I low-key still do, but not when I have on a full face of makeup. Like right now, I'm like, okay, cute. Like she's working it, she's doing it. Let's show a little bit more cleavage, you know, give the people what they want. But this, I'm like, Now if I have on no makeup and I'm like wearing it up like this with like a high bun, bitch, no. This is a trendy thing that you have to do right. It has to be like hot girl moment. Like, I need like a coffee or something. Like, I know you get what I'm saying. They do not look good with no makeup on me. It has to be styled, stylized. That's what I'm saying. Another random. Oh my God. I don't think that I've gotten as many DMs over one thing in my entire life other than this. Like when I announced my lipsticks, I didn't attract as much attention as I did over these right here. These are the Nerds Gummy Clusters. All it really is the Nerds rope broken down into tiny little nerd balls. So good. I'm thinking about them. My mouth is watering. Oh my God. Like when you start thinking about that sweet sour candy and you're like, that's where I'm at right now. If I open up this bag, it's like game over. I have to only let myself have like 3 little balls and like walk away because it's just so good. And I can't find these anywhere in any local store. I can only find them on Amazon. They come in like packs. You can get them in like a 4-pack, like a 6-pack, and they're on Prime, of course. But you guys, this is the guilty pleasure. Like I bring a bag of these into the office and everyone's like, what's that? And I'm like, I got the goods. If you guys have a love for sweet sour candies, and if you have not tried these, you're welcome. I'll link them below. another random thing, and this is actually technically kitchen, but you can use these anywhere in your house. They are just like hand towels and dish towels, and they are microfiber. So I actually hate the texture of these. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm a texture person. Certain textures really gross me out, and it kind of like sends like zing to my brain. And this one kind of does that. But the reason I love it is because it cleans up anything so well. It is so absorbent. Like if there's a spill, you don't have to go over it a million times. It's just like, boom, it gets rid of it. It cleans it up so fast. Oh my God, the texture of it makes me sick. But it's really good. And I'm sure if you're not weird like me and like have issues, you won't hate the texture of this, but I just do. But they are so amazing for actually cleaning, wiping something down. Like it doesn't leave streaks. It's so absorbent, all that stuff. It's great. I just don't like the texture. But if you are someone who is a clean freak, you should honestly get these. They come in dish towels and hand towels. And although I don't like the texture, I still have them and I use them every day because they are the best. Okay, so I've talked about these so many times, and I feel like at this point, I'm gonna sound sponsored, and I don't care because people need to relax. Period. That's it. That's the video. I'm gonna go. No, honestly, like people need to relax. You need to find something that really genuinely relaxes you, not something that's a placebo effect, not something that it's like, oh, take a few deep breaths. Like that's not gonna help me, bitch. I have anxiety. And honest to God, you guys, this brand and these bath salts are the only bath salts that I genuinely feel a difference as far as like relaxation, muscles relaxing, like soothing of the body, and they smell so good. Anytime I do a must-haves, I'm gonna talk about these because they're so amazing. They also have bath oils. They have all different things. They have body washes, all that. I just rave about their bath salts because they're so amazing. So like this one right here, this is joint and muscle. It tells you what it's for, and then it tells you the main ingredient. This right here is arnica. This is called deep breath. It's pine and fir. This one right here, this is lavender, and it just says relaxing. They have so many though. I own every single one of them. I have an entire drawer full of them. I also have like little marble canisters like surrounding my entire bath that are filled with these and labeled because, you know, gotta stay organized. I do not take a bath without using these. Like there's no purpose in taking a bath without them. They are amazing. And like if I'm on my period and I'm so crampy, I put in the joint and muscle one, I put in the arnica one, I put in the soothing one, I soak in there for like 20 minutes and genuinely it helps. I get out, I use my vibrating heating pad and I'm like, good place. So if you guys really feel like you need that relaxation, that like muscle decompression, really check these bath salts out. I'll link them down below. You would think that I'm sponsored by them because I'm so obsessed, but I tell everyone in my life to get them because they're so good. Okay, second to last thing, pens. If you guys have not heard about these pens, you're welcome, is all I'm gonna say. These right here are my favorite pens to ever exist. I actually think the first person I ever heard talk about them was Courtney Shields. If you guys don't follow her on Instagram, she's such a sweet girl, so positive. I love her content so much and she's so kind. Our conversations, she's always so real, so honest, and so sweet, which is also very refreshing to come across online. But these pens, they come in all different colors. And when I got it, I had no idea how to open it. I was like trying so hard to like flip it up and it literally just pulls up like that. They come in all these different shades as you can see. I fell so in love with them that I also got online and purchased 3 more packs and just all black and filled my office with them for everybody. The way they write, like that fine tip black, it's just so smooth. And as you're doing it, it's almost like goosebumps. You're just like, I know I can be a freak about this, but there's something about a pen meeting a thick double lined paper. It's just like, that was like one of me and my dad's favorite things to do, is to go to like Staples or Office Depot, look and feel the paper and the pens, and then buy pens and paper. Don't ask. I know it's so weird, but I actually was thinking about getting more pens and notebooks involved in this video, but then I was like, it's all my office. I didn't want to drive and get it for this video, but I have so many pens and notebooks that I die for on Amazon because it's just a thing. Like we write all the time, at least I do. I make lists and constantly writing on stuff. So pen and paper is so important. And these pens are like the absolute best. Oh my gosh, this is the last thing, you guys. I feel like this video went so fast. This right here is a blanket that I actually was not expecting so many people to love, but when my family comes over, this is the blanket that everybody fights over. And I have a like basket in the corner of my room that's filled with blankets of like really high-end blankets, like very nice, expensive, like Barefoot Dreams, UGG. There's a cable knit blanket over there that's like $300 that the internet convinced me to buy. For some reason, my family, they obsess over this one right here. And I think it's perfect if you're in a warmer climate because more than anything, it's just so cozy and soft to snuggle with. It's not gonna overheat you because it does have like these thick cable knits, but it is so cozy and it's so big. So like we can spread it out on the couch and cover up like 4 people. And it does come in different shades. I of course got white because it matches my house, but it's super white. You can see like against my couch, it's like white. So it's just so comfy and it's so inexpensive. And I've had this now for probably 5 months, washed it several times and it's still just as soft. All right, so that is it for my current Amazon must-haves. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one just as much as you did the last one. These are truly, genuinely items that I have purchased myself, that I love, that I use on a daily and weekly basis, that I would recommend to my friends, my family, that I have recommended to my friends and family. Honestly, the majority of stuff that I talked about today, they all own because I rave about it constantly in my personal life, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. Let me know if there's anything in this video that you're like, oh my God, I have to have that. Or maybe something that you didn't know about. Honestly, the charcuterie board, that one, I'm like, oh, bitch, there's something about that. You know I love to eat. Speaking of eating, let me know what you guys wanna see on my channel next as far as content, because I'm thinking about doing another Jack snacks in my kitchen. Maybe it's because I just recently started a diet and I'm thinking about all the food that I wanna eat. So I'm like, let's get on camera and make all these yummy dips and all these unhealthy things. But I wanna do like an appetizer video, all different dips. And I don't wanna give away too much, but I have so many recipes in my phone for you guys of things that I make all the time that my friends and family love. So I'm thinking about getting back into the kitchen and giving you guys some more cooking little recipes. So let me know, contact me in any way, DMs, Twitter, Instagram, here on YouTube. Let a hoe know what you would like to see and I will totally give it to you. So that's it. I'm done. I hope you enjoy. I love you and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.